Welcome back to another spooky episode of Bar Run Forge, Forge with Eli. Is it not spooky? Just the no lights in the fire is very spooky. I'm starting off tonight with a poem. I hope Bill Corey is here. If not, I'll have to read it to him. It's also made by ChatGPT, so I don't know what it's going to say. Halloween at the Forge. In the blacksmith's forge on Halloween night, the fire burns hot, casting eerie light. Hammers ring loud, a ghostly choir, echoing voices in the crackling fire. Iron glows red, molten and bright, sparks fly like spirits taking flight. Old tools stir, creaking on their own, as shadows dance on anvil and stone. A cloak of smoke, a breath of steel, ghostly hands on the hammer's wheel. Chains rattle low and embers bloom as whispers echo through the gloom. The blacksmith works, unshaken, bold, shaping shadows with iron cold. For Halloween calls, the forge must sing, and the spirits will rise where the anvils ring. There you go. All right, let's kick some lights on and get this less than serious show on the way. BRB, let me kick the light on. That's kind of good for a OpenAI platform. That was a really good poem. I'll have to send that one to Mr. Bill Corey. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another fun and adventurous night on the old live stream here. Hopefully that was a little fun and exciting for you guys. Make sure I can actually hear myself. Yep, sure enough. Hey. All right. So yeah, welcome back on a dreary, rainy, nasty, cold Thursday afternoon in Ohio. Boo. Yeah, it's Halloween. I went goofy and drew a terrible outline of a person on there and some caution tape. Thought, why not? Let's have a little fun tonight. So you're stuck with just me. Dad was supposed to be out helping with the trick-or-treating or trunk-or-treating at church, and he is sick with a double ear infection and chest congestion and whatever else he has normally going on. So you're stuck with me. There's someone someone speaking, but I can't see who. It's me. So, in keeping with the Halloween theme, I was trying to think of something to make in the realm of spookiness. So the best I come up with is a candle holder, because I thought, what's something I haven't made in a while? And then I was like, well, I need to make something like Halloween related, and I was like, why not make a little candle holder, something to scare away the ghosts and goblins. So I'm gonna do that. Got some that 1/4-inch round rod. Fire is going, and we'll kick this show on the road. I will say hi to all of our lovely channel supporters. Who we got here? We got Jeff Woodring coming in bright and squirrely. Daniel Baca, Bobby Lonis, Jeff Killian. Got plural of Jeffs. D.E. Mag, Dan Maggiore, Erica Pumpkin Patch, Mr. Kyle Jones, and Ben B.S. Forge. What's going on, everybody? We got 13 people in the chat. If you aren't in the comments and haven't said hi already, say hi. I don't know what the actual temperature is. I know it's a little chilly out there just because it's spitting rain. I guess we're at 69 degrees. It's not bad. It just feels colder with the rain. Mr. Goody Moot, if you complete it, post it in the blacksmith challenge. Oh yeah, that was part of my plan as well, to do a blacksmith challenge for the first time in like 3 months. Mr. Thomas Goody Moot, hello, and Ben Toombs jumping in here, trick or treat. Shoot, yeah, Mr. Thomas Goody Moot, I believe, is making a long trek, a long voyage down south this weekend to the great state of Ohio. That's right, Mr. Goody Moot is going to be here at some point this weekend. So It'll be a good time. I'm sure there will be lots of debauchery and hammer swinging and food. Usually how things go around these parts with us. So look forward to it. Might even make a video or two with him. Dana said, can't stay. It's my anniversary. Well, hey, you and Ev have a wonderful anniversary. Thank you for stopping by and tell her we said hey. All right, I'm going to draw this down to a point. All right. First item of business is we'll make a point to stick it up under the candle, and then we'll start with the twisting and the curling. We got married on Halloween. Oh, I guess that would be the case. Danny, you got married on Halloween. That's pretty wild. 71 degrees. It was 80 earlier. Yeah, it was a little warm this morning, and then it chilled down. Better not let that burn. Saturday, first thing for breakfast. We'll be here. Since your girlfriend called back? No. Fortunately, she did not. I think that dream is over. It's all right. All right, fairly straightforward. Put a taper on, and then we'll knock the sides off, round it up, and make it a point. Tom is telling me you want waffles. I'm sure we'll figure out something for breakfast. Got to watch my sodium, though. Bringing the breakfast sausage? Yes, sir. I like it. I did get good news, though. Went to the doctor yesterday for a month checkup on the old heart and blood pressure. Everything seems to be in order. Blood pressure is coming down with this goofy diet with no salt. So, try to drop some pounds. Don't eat as much salt, and hopefully have everything in order. Waiting to hear back. I had to have a liver function test done as well, just to see if there was anything going on, if the blood pressure was causing any damage to my liver as well, or vice versa. So, just waiting to hear back on that, but sounds like a lot of things are just all clear. A ghost candle holder. We'll see. I don't know how to make a ghost handle holder, but I will make a candle holder of some sort. Yeah, man. Daniel Baca, I know that is in the works to hopefully get you down to Ohio. I believe I saw you got a PayPal or something like that posted up to if people wanted to help donate and help get you here. It's up on your Facebook, if I remember correctly. So if you want to, Daniel Baca, you're more than welcome to share that on here. We want to get our good friend Daniel Baca taken care of. So if you have the means and ability to support him and help him out, I'm sure he would greatly appreciate it. So there you go. Pretty simple. Point on the end of a stick. That's all, folks. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, could chisel in a spider web. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I haven't made one, gosh, in forever. If I get time and you guys are hanging around, I might throw one on there. I slammed a PB&J sandwich before I got here, so I should be powered up for the next 20 minutes. Cool that tip down so I don't burn it off. Don't dad burn it. Then we'll make the bend and start with the twisteroos. The first one I ever made of these, we were demoing in Wilmington, Ohio at a little craft arts fair. And I started in with made the part to bend over, and then started in with the twist and wasn't paying attention. Didn't really understand fire maintenance at that time, and burnt the tip off. So then I was like, well, what do I do with it now? And Dad was like, well, you can just cut it off and start over. But I had done quite a bit of twisting already, so I was like, well, I don't want to do that. So I came up with this little spiral hook design, and actually turned out pretty cool, because then I made one that was clockwise spiral, counterclockwise spiral, and then I made one that was a centerpiece that had one that stuck out. So I made two J hooks out of one, and then the center one had a hook sticking out of the center that kind of drooped down, so it was like a three-piece set. I was like, well, turned a failure into something good on that. Bob Ross would have been proud. All right, so now we got that. We'll start the old twisterooing. Go from there. Bill Corey, Mr. Bill, if you did not catch the beginning of the stream, I read a lovely poem I think you would be proud of. Although I don't know how proud you'll be, because I didn't write it myself. I read it off ChatGPT. But I think they did a marvelous job. Interesting topic of conversation. I know it kind of sort of relates to nothing from blacksmithing. But how many people in here on I'll say regular basis, use some form of AI in either their job or daily life? Question of the day. It's always the trickiest part. Always the trickiest part. Getting it started is the most fun. Good deal, Mr. Baca. We'll get you some supporters, hopefully. Yep, always the trickiest part. I might actually use the vise a little bit. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've done one of these. Oh, good. Here comes Dad to steal the show. Just kidding. Yeah, he's got to be all sick and be under the weather and not be out here. Jeff Killian, artificial insemination. Not quite. Not quite. Although I do have experience with artificial insemination as well when we had the dairy farm, so. Bill Corey, I'm not surprised to see your name up there with having had worked with artificial intelligence. Code for Arduino. Never been good code, yeah. I don't know anything about not anything about, but I don't know enough about code to delve into it. But I do use it probably on a daily basis for writing Excel formulas for data analysis. There we go. Now we're cooking. Yep, getting it started is always the fun part. Bill said, don't let him forget he's got a story to share, which is always a good time. Always a good time listening to a Bill Corey story. I don't know if any of y'all have, but Bill Corey stories are pretty good. Excel macros. Yeah, buddy. I did find it interesting the other day. We were talking about some of our documents and just the evolution that they've had over the past 8 to 10 months. And I said, some of the funny part about this is to one of the guys that I work with, I said, before joining this position, I barely knew enough to put a filter on an Excel. The only real Excel knowledge I had was making a small graph back in college for a ag business class that I was taking, and it was very basic of like calculate your taxes for owning a farm, and then change it this if you wanted to do this. And I was like, okay, I just want to follow the instructions and get through this class. I have no need for Excel documents other than typing out and referencing cell B minus cell C equals whatever in cell D. Like that was the extent of my Excel knowledge. And now I'm like, okay, I need to write a complex formula to do this, this, and this. And I was like, wow, I never would have thought this is where my line of work would take me. Oh, the places you will go. Isn't that a book or something? Places you will go with knowledge of Excel, I guess. And here I am beating on hot steel. Much preferred over writing Excel formulas. Yeah, man, get down your baka on this side of the United States, be a quad state, and all kinds of events around these parts. Gathering. Gathering is a good time. If you have not already, put that on your calendar for April. It'll be here before you know it. It's crazy to think about. Absolutely crazy to think about. Here I am making swirls. Who's in here? Mr. Wayne Heights. Hello, Mr. Wayne. Good to see you, brother. Pop-Tarts has a pumpkin pie flavor. Woo! Don't tell me that. I'm on a diet. Tell me that. That does sound really good. I will full on admit it. I am a basic white girl when it comes to some of the pumpkin stuff, man. Like, some of that stuff tastes really good. I know Dad's listening, like, oh, don't say that. Embarrassing me, son. You say you like pumpkin in front of all my friends? Well, I do. Pumpkin spice stuff is good. Stop it. You're embarrassing. Never really got embarrassed by my parents as a child. Because my motto was, it's only embarrassing if you let it be embarrassing. I didn't let it be embarrassing, so. Pumpkin spice Oreos. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oreos are my weakness. Oreos are my fat kid weakness. It broke my heart. All I can say is I still go back to the day that we were working at the Ohio Valley Antique Machinery Show on that big sledgehammer we're trying to finish up one of these years. So you got the two biggest dudes in the shop swinging sledgehammers, and Dad's the one directing. Not saying Dad isn't a big dude, a big muscular dude, but Judd and I are larger than him by a decent size, and we were the ones drinking sugary iced coffee while we're swinging hammers. So break your heart all you want. Love me a good sugary iced coffee. I meant to stop by and grab a candle to put on this thing, but kind of slipped my mind. I got to Harbor Freight and I went, oh, probably need to get going. Picked up the caution tape you see behind me at the harbor, as well as a new tool I'll make a video on at some point. Who popped in here? Kenny Metal Man, what's up? Mr. Wayne, thank you so much for stopping by. Good to see you, buddy. As always, good to see you, Mr. Wayne Heights. Yes, sir. Slowly but surely, making a curly. And don't call me Shirley. There you go. You can kind of see what's going on there. Just making a little curly swirly. Keep it going one little piece at a time. Like Johnny Cash, one piece at a time. Roaring good fire. Oreos are very good bad. Yes, absolutely. Watch out for the spooks. But yeah, I think I mentioned it earlier, but the gathering will be a fun time. I know we've got a couple things we're trying to get in the works. Some more stuff to keep you folks entertained and coming back each year. So if you got ability and time, last weekend in April, come on down. We'll be happy to have you guys. It's a free event. So you guys don't have to pay anything. If you want to chip in and help out with offsetting any of the costs, you're more than welcome to. But you can come here and show up, not spend a dime other than to get here. And even then, if you find somebody that's willing to bum you a ride, so come on down.
saw your request there, Dad. I will get to that in a second. I know who you're talking about, too. I've been to a few events where he's played. This is always the fun part. When they start to kind of separate a little bit, you have to work them back in. We've got to work it pretty hot. All right. Alrighty. Do a bell ring. One of the, I believe he's pretty local. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dad. But one of the guys that's been involved with, I know he's been involved with the thing we call Family Camp down at Restoration Acres here in Hillsboro, Ohio. It's I know that he was involved, like I said, involved with a lot of like I don't know what you call them, like Christian events and stuff like that. Like I said, Family Camp and other things. Played bass, so we will do a bell ring for Mr. Larry East. Good deal. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, men's choir. That was what I was trying to get at. Couldn't think of it. Dad's been involved with men's choir a lot. He was in there as well. So. Yeah, buddy. Curly swirlies. Curly swirlies. All right, for those of you that have made a candle holder, you know what's upcoming, but for those of you who have not, I'll finish up here. Once I get, for the most part, to the size that I want, then I will start working on the handle, and then we'll be ready to go. Put a candle on top there, and you got a candlestick holder. Oh, man. Well, yeah, leave it to YouTube to figure out the worst possible moment to put an ad. Hopefully nobody got political ads. I'm about tired of seeing political ads. Between drive in on the way to work, which took an hour and a half today. My normal drive is 45 minutes or less. So that was fun. All right, I'll go kind of one more rotation with that, and then we should be about ready to do the handle. You don't want to necessarily make it too big. You'll be trying to, you put a not small handle on it, but a little bit smaller handle on it. You don't want to be putting a dang giant candle on it, you know? So we get about to the size we want, and then we'll quench it and start working on that part. About like that, actually. Be pretty good size. Whip, 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 whip. And that is a risk you always take. All right. All right, we'll heat that up one more time. Just try to cinch it down a little bit. And then I will flip it over and start to work on the handle. Woo, sorry. Sorry. Ballot measures in Ohio because the bug in the yeah. I would say with the arrival of Mr. Goody Moot, we will probably plan to do a live stream, either a live stream and a video, or a couple videos, or a couple live streams. Who knows? Right now, I'm just concerned of being able to keep up with Thomas. I don't know that I've ever met somebody with a motor that can run like that and not stop. A good thing, not anyway meaning that in a bad way. Thomas would probably be the first person to tell you that his motor doesn't quit running until he decides to quit running. All right. So now, what we do, stick that in the old quench. It's a lovely sound. Exciting, isn't it? Now what I'll plan to do is take this. All right, so there you go. We got the curl. So now what I'll do is take this piece and bend it back, and then take this piece, put a little curly Q on the end of that, flip it over, use it for a handle, and then we'll have a candle holder. So boom, bam, bang. We'll probably need to get a pair of tongs that can handle that. Mr. Andrew Larson's tongs. How about that? Those will work a dandy. If you guys don't know Mr. Larson, I believe he's got his kind of standard flat jaw, kind of wolf jaw, because they've got the textured grooves in there. I'm pretty sure he has these tongs on sale for $40, which is about $60 too cheap, but they are one of our go-to sets of tongs in the shop. So if you guys need a good set of just kind of generic, not generic, they're really good, but just good flat jaw tongs, kind of the go-to tongs, it's a good set. Go visit Mr. Larson's shop on Instagram. Thomas, well, what? I heard people buy those things. Yes, but these are bought from other smiths, so can't all the way knock it, Bill Corey. Oh, come on. There we go. Boom. Alrighty. Is that one? A little bit. So now I have that. Looks like a lollipop. So now we've got that. I will flip this over and make a little curly Q on the end. And then make the handle, and we should be good to go. Well, I may cut a little bit of that off. Well, I don't know. Curlicue there. Bend it back. Yeah, I might do that. Just knock a little bit of it off. Probably should have mentioned like the starting size that I have here. And you could probably with this, I think it's probably like 3 foot. You could probably use the whole piece if you wanted to, but I just kind of, I don't say not got tired of doing twists, but just get that part done out of the way and then get to making the handle. Make a ghost handle. I don't know if I know exactly what you're talking about. Get staring at fire. It's kind of blinding. Blinded me with fire. Heard enough Halloween songs. Today, yep. 4. All right. Stick this little buddy back in the fire. We'll get to work on him in just a second. Stick the start of an S hook in the quench. I might do that since I know I'm definitely way ahead of schedule. Not schedule. I didn't really schedule that part, but I know it's blinded me with science, you goobs. See what you did? Just lost my grip there. Come on. Ouch. And I also know that Creedence Clearwater Revival says there's a bathroom on the right. So, or baboon on the right. I don't remember. Oh, Corey. Something about a bathroom on the right, I guess. Excuse me. Squarish, octagonish, roundish. That's pretty dang good for not doing a hot rasp. I know that probably offends Dad that I didn't do a hot rasp, but it's my candle holder, not his. Landon, thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by and starting off the night with a compliment. Well, someone knew the right lyric. Oh, Blinded by the Light. Yeah, I think I learned that one probably a couple years ago. Oh, I definitely sparked that one. Yep. Doesn't take long. You just take one look away. Hopefully I can salvage that. Yeah. Not too bad. Gives it a little spooky texture. A little spooky texture is what we're calling it. Yeah. Luckily that's just the curly Q part, so should be able to save that. Not too hard. Just keep it like that. There's either something on the roof or something in the ceiling. I don't know what's up there, but it's making all kinds of racket. Probably a mouse. Okay, I need to do that way, and then that'll curl back on itself. Yep. Sound effects free of charge. No copyright strikes here. No, sir. All right, while that's cooking, hello. Nephews say hi, Uncle Eli. Hello, nephews. Nephews plural. Grace is talking up the storm. Hello, Grace. That's warm. Fire is bright. All right, then just take this guy, bend it around here. All right, last little touch up here. Just to finish that part off. We should be good to go. The burnt part will just add to the spooky. Yeah, man. Add to the spooky. Right here. There we go. Try to get it best as I can in line here. There we go. All right. It's about as good for this amateur. Booyah! There you go. There is a candle holder. So next stop is some beeswax, and then we'll call it done for him. Stick that in there. Grab some beeswax. And this should be what time is it? 47? Yeah, I probably got some time. Do like a S-hook or something. If you guys want to hang around. If not, I understand. Everybody got lives. Ooh. Toasty. There it is. I'm beeswaxing the same temperature Dad normally does, so everything will catch on fire at some point. And then he'd say, "You hush." Good job, little buddy. Is that the Nunya brand of beeswax? It is. It certainly is. I don't remember what we were doing the other day, but I said something sarcastic or whatever, and Dad just kind of looked at me and I was like, "You can't say nothing, man. You're the one that created this mess." He was like, "Yeah, got a point." I said, "Nope. I'm funny. Everybody funny. You funny too." Oh yeah, you guys probably want to see that. There you go. Little candle holder. What do you call it? Traditional style candle holder? I don't know. Either way, put a little candle on it and boom, there you go. Nothing fancy. Nothing to ooh and ah about. Nothing to write home about. All the things. Just a little spooky project in the forge tonight. Yeah, why not? Let's do a little reverse order batting practice and making a sick. That should take me out through the night. Pardon. Raging fire. Boom. Octagon. Octagon. Ooh, this is octagon. Get a little pillar candle on that? Yeah. Yeah, if I remember, I'll stop tomorrow and pick up some candles somewhere. I assume like Dollar Tree or something would have some. Man, that fire is cooking. Booyah! Dad burned that one. I'll let it just cook for a second. Yet not a fan sitting inactive. Oh, yeah, not a fan of sitting inactive. Is that you, John Wayne? Is this me? Got to meet the grandson of John Wayne. Kind of interesting. Super nice guy. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, curly cue number 1 down. Let's just finish that. Now I'm gonna flip it and just do the curly cue on the other side, and then I'll make the twist at the end there, because if I do it on the wrong side, it doesn't matter. It's round stock. Roger Cardwell, welcome in, sir. Time is it? Like, nope, shouldn't do that. About to walk away, and I've got 1/4 inch round stock in here. I'm not going to take any time at all to heat up. Let's see what time it is after I turn that off. 7:53. Ooh, I wonder if I can get it done before 8 o'clock. That's with jabbering. 00 negative. Continue to pray. It's working. Hey, pray without ceasing. Pray without ceasing, brother. All right, squarish, octagonish, onto the roundish. Second iron infusion, I'm in top shape. Heck yeah, dude. I know you can get it done before midnight. Yeah, Thomas. Well, I already got my candle holder done before midnight, so I'll get that sent over to you. Definitely not winning any awards, but it is a submission. I know what I want to do next. I need to get back into it so I can win it and make the project I want to do. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Not going to spoil it. Yep, knock down the high spots. That's pretty dang good for not hot rasping, if I do say so myself. Shoctagon. Boom. There you go. Send to the group. Yep, sure will. Alrighty. Let's stick that in there. Where's my little twisteroo jig at? Might be. Yeah, that might be too big. Might do the old massive twister over here. Hey, yo. So twisting jig is a beast. Where could I need to do that one? That one looks to be the right size. That'll work. See how we're heating up here. Oh, even that's too big. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, I have to do it freehand. We'll do it live. Somebody got that reference? All right, so there is the start of the S-hook. The shook, as some might say. Did I do it the right way? I think I did, right? So if I go in this way, yeah, look at me. Look at me. Come on. There you go. Look at me. Harbor Freight commercial. Now, why on earth would they be sending commercials on this channel? Other than the fact that I visited there today. And Dad has a frequent flyer miles card there. I kid. Look at that. Lovely little soapstone holder that Bobby Lonis made us. At least get it started there. Whoop. I might have to heat that up. I'm making a really small S hook here. It can be done. Not every employee knows me by name. That's just because they started yesterday. Daniel Baca. That's a good one. I didn't make it to 8 o'clock, did I? That's all right. I got caught up a little bit in talking. It's the fiddly bits. It's a smaller one, so it's giving me some fight back. Need to make a smaller little setup for that jig to do really small S hooks. Really small shooks. All right, we'll finish this buddy up. 7 o'clock is bacon. 7:30 is waffles. 8 o'clock, back to bacon. More bacon. Whiskey. Maple bacon. Hey, I like it. It ain't pretty. It's not winning any awards, but it is an S hook. Shrink that up just because I don't want to be a perfectionist on this now. And why not? 11 o'clock is brunch. Hey, I'm into that. Yes, sir. Definitely not winning any awards, but it will shook. It will shook. Pretty sure that's all you need to do with a S hook. Make it shook. There you go. Little tiny S hook. Man, I wouldn't do it like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Not doing it like that, but there's an S hook. All right. Those cool down. Ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. You've experienced another wonderful production here at Bar and Forge. Bill Corey, I told you I'd read you a poem. I made ChatGPT right before the stream started. So I'll end it with that and then kick you all out the door. All right, you ready? Halloween at the forge. In the blacksmith's forge on Halloween night, the fire burns hot, casting eerie light. Hammers ring loud, a ghostly choir, echoing voices in the crackling fire. Iron glows red, molten and bright, sparks fly like little spirits taking flight. Old tools stir, creaking on their own, as shadows dance on anvil and stone. A cloak of smoke, a breath of steel, ghostly hands on hammer's wheel. Chains rattle low and embers bloom, as whispers echo through the gloom. The blacksmith works unshaken and bold, shaping shadows with iron cold. For when Halloween calls, the forge must sing, and the spirits rise where the anvils ring. There you go. Show us the product in big and... No, it's terrible looking. I'm not going to show you all that one. Oh, sorry, I forgot the knee. Ugh. Oh, sorry, I forgot to struggle with the knee. Sonny, cool. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Be back to your regularly scheduled programming next week, where you get to watch Dad actually blacksmith something, and not myself. So, appreciate y'all for stopping by. Do all the things. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, and Rumble. And, of course, the website, www.barrunforge.com. That's BARRUNFORGE.com. / go buy some merch. Ha! Kidding. That's not actually a / Don't do that. I'll probably take you to somewhere weird. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Thomas Goodymoot will be here this weekend, so there'll probably be some content coming out with him as well. So be on the lookout for that. And some other videos coming soon your way right here on YouTube. Thanks so much. God bless. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.